Namaste and welcome back to today's episode of Mahabharata Matters. In the previous episode, we saw that both the sides of the army had assembled at Kurukshetra. Yudhishthira had prostrated to his elders and received blessings. Yuyutsu had joined the Pandava side of the army. The armies on both the sides were being encouraged by their leaders. Dhritarashtra asked Sanjaya, "What are my sons and those Pandavas doing on the battlefield?" Sanjaya started narrating their conversation to Dhritarashtra. Arjuna was asking Krishna. He said, "Krishna, please take my chariot to the middle of the battlefield. I would like to see who are these people who are excited and encouraged to support Duryodhana." Krishna drew the reins of the horses and drove the chariot to the middle of the battlefield. He parked the chariot where Bhishma and Drona were in plain sight to Arjuna. Suddenly, Arjuna started feeling faint and trembling with fear. His Gandiva started slipping away from his hands. He was sweating profusely. He spoke to Krishna thus. "Sidanti mama gatrani mukhancha parishusyati vepathushcha sharire me roma harshascha jayate gandivam sramsate hastat tvakchaiva paridahyate na cha shaknomyavasthatum भ्रमतीव च मे मनः निमित्तानि च पश्यामि विपरीतानि केशव न च श्रेयोनुपश्यामि हत्वा स्वजनमाहवे." Arjuna was speaking incoherently now. He was telling his condition to Krishna. He said to Krishna, "I do not care for the kingdom or the outcome of the war. After killing my near and dear ones, what is the use of enjoying the kingdom?" He started to enumerate all the bad outcomes of the war, the devastation it would cause, the aftermath, the bad implications on the society, etc. He said, "These elders of mine deserve to be worshipped, not hurt and killed with my arrows. Of what use is my kingdom or my glory attained after killing my near and dear ones?" "Thank God I realized this before even starting this gory war," he said. "I don't want anything that comes out of this war. I don't want the glories, I don't want the kingdom, I don't want the fame, I do not want anything. I just want to take sannyasa and go away from here. I am very confused, Krishna. Please advise me what I should do. I will do exactly as you say," he said. He dropped down his bows and arrows and sat in surrender to Krishna. Krishna started speaking to Arjuna at that point. This part of the story is very well known. We have seen the famous Gītōpadēśa scene where Arjuna has surrendered to Krishna and is prostrating in front of him. His Gandiva and his arrows are on the floor. Krishna has his right hand raised in Abhaya Mudra, which is a gesture that takes away all fear. What are the points to note in this part of the story? Krishna strategically placed the chariot in front of Bhishma and Drona. This definitely shook up the resolve of Arjuna. If in case Krishna had placed the chariot in front of Duryodhana, Dushasana or Karna, Arjuna would just be enraged and inspired to start the war. But he would be shaken up to face Bhishma or Drona during the war. Krishna did not want this situation. He wanted Arjuna to plunge into the war well prepared. This conversation between Krishna and Arjuna stretches for a span of 18 chapters. This is famously known as the Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita literally means Song of the God. Arjuna was blessed with eternal knowledge from Krishna in this conversation. The teachings of Lord Krishna have been extolled and glorified by our ancestors in this great text called Bhagavad Gita. Well, a Krishna spoke to an Arjuna on some battlefield somewhere some time ago. How does this matter to me? What is in it for me? We have to contemplate this deeply. The very word Kurukshetra means field of action. Kuru means doing actions. Kshetra is field. Each one of us is performing our actions every single day. This samsara field is the kshetra in which we do our karmas, actions. Effectively, each one of us is in a Kurukshetra constantly doing our actions. We face the same dharma sankatas and dilemmas that Arjuna faced on the battlefield. What is the right thing to do? How to make our decisions? Which path to take? We find ourselves in these crossroads every single day. The perennial knowledge given by Krishna to Arjuna has been crystallized in Bhagavad Gita to help us make exactly those decisions. When we think about it this way, instantly Bhagavad Gita becomes very, very relevant to me here and now. Krishna addresses Arjuna with different names throughout the Bhagavad Gita. He uses names appropriate for each situation. One of the names he uses is Bharata. Bha means knowledge. Rata means one who is reveling in. So Bharata means one who revels in knowledge. If we want to revel in knowledge and be happy forever, this knowledge becomes instantly relevant to me here and now. Every word in the Bhagavad Gita is spoken to me. When I see it this way, the book becomes extremely useful to me. It is not a text that should be kept in the puja room or opened when I am on my deathbed. It is for me to understand and apply every single day when I am in my Kurukshetra, my own field of actions. Why do I need a book to do my actions? Well, my actions are always tainted with my likes and dislikes. If I like a person, I behave a certain way. If I dislike the person, I behave differently. The very problem at the beginning of Bhagavad Gita was the statement of Dhritarashtra. He said, Mamakaha Pandavaha, my sons and those Pandavas. This me and my are the root causes for all trouble. We face this dilemma in ourselves every single day. This is the root cause for all our problems because it makes us subjective rather than be objective. When I am not objective, I am biased. When I am biased, I take wrong decisions and do adharma. Hence, I need to be equanimous. We will see how Krishna teaches this knowledge to Arjuna in the next episode. With these thoughts, we come to the end of today's episode. Remember, in this series, we are discussing matters of Mahabharata because even today, Mahabharata matters. Hari Om.